is dividing with polynomials using long division algorithm. So let's get started. We have our outcomes there to be able to divide long division, and secondly, able to divide polynomial by long division. Our new vocabulary today is monomial and polynomials. Mono obviously is sourced from single, so single expression, single number, and so on. Poly again is sourced from many. And if I give you an example of those, we've got them here: 9x squared y. This is a monomial. An expression there that is also a monomial. You could have a negative as well. You could also have a number. All right. The one at the top here, because you got two expression, we can call this binomial. Okay, bi comes obviously from the two or from the double. Here we've got polynomial, another one there, polynomial, and this is another polynomial. Okay, so let's get started. Your prior knowledge expected to have very good confidence on long divisions like these, especially with remainders as well. So let's look at the first question. Say we have 6x squared plus 7x minus 20. All of that divided by 2x plus 5. Now, this is sometimes known as the bus-stop method, the long division method. Your dividend will be inside here, so I put my dividend there, 6x squared plus 7x minus 20, and the outside we have 2x plus 5. Okay, let's get started. All right, so I'm just looking for a number that I could put above here. This will be part of my answer. So if I think of putting 3 here, if I do 3 times 2, I'll get 6. And then I have to think of how many x's I need to put there. One x should suffice me. X times x, obviously the powers will add up because we're multiplying. And therefore I'll have x squared. Okay, we are distributing that 3x also to 5. Don't forget the 5 there. 3x times 5 will give us 15. 15x. All right. We do a subtraction there that cancels off. 7 minus 15 will give us minus 8x. I'll drop down the negative 20 now. All right. And I have to think of another number. If I multiply that number with 2x, I'll get to minus 8x. So I would think I would take negative 4. Negative 4 times 2x will give me negative 8x. And then again, I'll distribute that one to 5 as well. Negative 4 times 5 will give me negative 20. Now, as you can see, these cancel each other. Okay, because when we subtract that, whatever is inside now will become positive. Therefore, that cancels off. We're actually our remainder is 0. So our final answer really is 3x minus 4. That is our answer here. Okay, is there any possible way of checking this? Yes, there is. So let's do the check bit. Okay, let's do the check. Okay, and the check you would use your divisor there, 2x plus 5. 2x plus 5. And your answer being 3x minus 4, as I recall. All right, and do the FOIL. All right, so I'm going to do 2x times 3x. And then I will also do 2x times minus 4. After that, I will be thinking about doing 5 times 3x and then again 5 times minus 4 and see what we get. All right. 2x times 3x, this will give us 2 times 3 give us 6. X and x will give us x squared. And then 2x times minus 4, that will give us minus 8x. Okay, so I'm finished distributing 2x to those. Let's move on to the 5 now. 5 times 3x will give us 15x. 5 times negative 4, negative 20. All right, so basically that's your answer. You just need to clean it up now. Okay, like terms, we're going to add them up. Minus 8 and plus 15, look at the difference there. And the difference is obviously 7. Which is the larger number? Here we got 15 and it's positive, so you know that's as positive. Okay, once you sort out these, others just drop them down. That's all you need to do. Okay, you're done. So you got 6x squared plus 7x minus 20. This is a check. Let's see if our dividend was so. All right, if you look at our question, our dividend was 6x plus 7x minus 20 divided by, we got 3x minus 4. And truly, when we checked by multiplying by 2x plus 5, we found it to be the same dividend. Okay, so we're sure this answer is correct. Let's move on to the next one. This is slightly challenging because it contains remainder in it, but it's possible to do it. Again, I have my long division or the bus stop method, sometimes known. 8x to the power of 3 plus 8x squared plus 12x minus 6. Wow, long one. All right, I have on my divisor this time is 2x plus 1. Okay. All right, so I'll have again I have to think of a number that when I multiply by that number I'll get 8. Or sometimes you could look at this way, say 8 divided by 2 and you get 4. 4 times 2 will give us 8. But we also have got x to the power of 3. Now thinking, if I put x here, x and x will give me x squared. That's not good enough. So if I put the square there, then I know that's, if we add up the powers, we're going to get 3. So I'm sorted now. All right. The next step from here is to distribute again that 4x squared with 1. Okay. Which will give me 4x squared. Okay, subtract that. That cancels off really well. 8 minus 4 will give me 4x squared. All right. I will pull down the 12. So I have 12x. And think of another number. That when I apply that number, I'm going to get 4x squared. Okay. Think. Okay, if I can see that, how can I get 4x? Obviously, 2 would do. 2 times 2 will give me 4. I have to deal with x squared as well. So if I have just one x, this should do because 1 and 1 will give us x squared. And then we have to distribute again the 2x with the 1, which is simply 2x. Do a subtraction there, that cancels off. 12 minus 2 equals to 10x. Again, I need to pull that 6 down, minus 6. And think of another number now. If I have 5 in here, just 5, 5 times 2x will give me 10x. So this will cancel off really, really well. 5 times 1 simply give me 5. And we'd have to do our subtraction. That cancels off. But minus 6 and minus 5 gives me a remainder of negative 11. Now, we do not ignore that negative 11. That negative 11 actually comes up here as part of the answer. Minus 11. And we have to show that they divide as well at the denominator. 2x plus 1. All right. I hope I've not lost you there. Once you have got 4x squared plus 2x plus 5, we've got a remainder this time of negative 11. So we do not just ignore it. We actually have to put in the numerator and the divisor being in the denominator. And this is your final answer. As for the previous one, we did not have a remainder, luckily. As you can see, minus x and 8x cancelled each other. Minus 20 and plus 20 again cancelled each other. So we had 0, really no remainder at all. That's why we just had 3x minus 4. Again, multiplied by 2x plus 5 gave us our dividend. We checked and fine. This one here, slightly of a problem because we have a remainder now, negative 11. We just include it in that way, all right? Showing that in the numerator we got negative 11, and in the denominator we have 2x plus 1. Okay? It is my hope that this information has been useful to you. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share the channel. Okay? Have a nice day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.